attach my link to the command console. I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, EDI.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The Collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the Illusive Man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
That son of a bitch sent us right into Collector hands.
Cerberus is not known for keeping faith.
There has to be some other explanation. The Illusive Man wouldn't do this to us. He just wouldn't.
Commander, we got another problem. The Collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move. Change weapons.
Very well.
Around the corner, take the door on your right. Take the door on your right.
Destroying this body gained you correct control. Is that illusion?
Engaging target. Understood.
This body does not matter. My attacks will tear you apart.
Easy enough.
They will be as we are. Nothing stands against us.
Not a problem.
One falls. As I must.
Easy enough.
Lining up my shot. As I must.
You bet.
Down we go. Understood.
Enemy. Easy enough.
It will be done. As I must. Target marked. Soon I went to control. This they will die.
Not a problem.
Ignore the fallen. There is no pain. There is no fear.
Engaging target. Right there.
On my way. Only damage the vessel. I know you feel this. You 1 and 100 will replace it. Leave the dead where they fall. Your form is fragile. Or your genetic destiny. This body's pain is irrelevant. Neutralize Commander Shepard. You will not stop me. Nothing stands against us.
Taking fire.
Ignore the fallen.
to cover! Engaging target. Watch it. Easy enough. Be right there. Right there. Right behind you.
Very well.
Easy enough. We're compromised. Tactics work. Backup shield.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Taking heavy. Heading to cover.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Taking cover. We're compromised. Understood. Shield of faith.
Attacked him.
Here we go.
Edie, we got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. I'm opening a door on the far side of the room.
Spread your banner to the sea.
Affirmative.
Attacked him. And I lost him. Spread your banner to the sea.
Enemy in front.
I've got them.
Easy enough. Right there.
We got a problem here.
Temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164.
I've got no time!
Not a problem. That was ineffective. Going down.
Understood. As I must.
Right behind you.
Far side of the room.
Right away!
Spread your matter to the sea. As I must.
I'm on it.
My tactic.
On my way. You bet. We've been spotted! This will put them down.
My tactic, nothing. As you will.
With you. You bet!
As I must. Destabilizing the buttons.
Attack didn't work! You bet! We've been spotted!
Go to the sea.
I've got it!
It will be done. My tactic, nothing.
Affirmative! Taking fire!
Moving.
Be right there!
As you will.
Be right there. On my way!
As I must.
Now let's finish you off!
With you.
As I must. I took my shot.
Easy enough?
Easy enough?
Understood. Understood.
I'm on it. That was ineffective. Put them down. Now let's finish you off. You bet. Found that one. I'm on it. Found that one. Right you.
It will.
Seen it. Easy off. On it.
Attack time.
Nine. Double. No shield. We've been spotted. Going now. Now let's finish you off. Affirmative. Attack didn't work.
Edie, we got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. Where we came aboard, isn't it?
We must be getting close to the end.
Oh, what's this?
I must. Focus on Shepard.
Engaging target. On the...
Insult.
One falls.
Easy enough.
Power is unmatched.
Target marked. Understood.
Understood.
As you will.
Your attack is an insult. Your form is fragile.
Taking fire.
At your side.
Affirmative. Easy enough. Eco. Understood.
My shot.
Intervention is necessary. There is no pain. There is no fear. Face your annihilation. I know you feel this. My storm is redundant.
Understood.
Avalkira revealed.
Right there. Right behind you.
Adjust your aim. As I must.
You bet.
At your side.
Be right there. Easy enough.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Easy enough.
Why do you resist us, Shepard?
At your side. Coming.
There we go.
Intervention is necessary. Only damage the vessel.
Taking heavy fire.
It will be done.
Be right there. Engaging target. Enemy down. Engaging target. You bet.
This body's pain is irrelevant.
Not a problem.
This hurts you. We are not finished.
Engaging target. Affirmative. Engaging target. You got it.
It will be done.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Understood. As I must.
On my way.
Direct
Be right there.
intervention is necessary.
As I must.
Face your annihilation.
Understood.
Right behind you.
It will be done.
Nothing stands against us. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Not a problem.
Destabilize their bodies. Lining up my shot.
Easy enough. Right there.
As I must.
With you. Moving!
Is an illusion. This hurts you.
I'm with you.
Your wounds will be
I'm on it.
laboratories. My attacks will tear you apart. You're the beginning. You are the end.
Here we go!
Direct intervention is necessary.
Understood.
Neutralize Commander Shepard.
They will die.
Remain, Shepard. The forces of the universe bend to me. My attacks will tear you apart. They will
Easy enough?
If I must tear
Understood.
you apart, Shepard, I will.
Engaging target.
They are one.
They're through my shields!
Matched.
I've got it!
Direct intervention is necessary.
Not a problem.
I am
They will die.
I know you feel this.
I'm on it.
Sentient beings may never feel pain.
Firing now. Engaging target.
Very well.
Affirmative.
You cannot resist.
Easy enough?
Take what is useful, destroy the rest.
You bet.
It will be done.
This will put them down. I'm on it.
Target marked. Understood.
With you. You bet.
As I
On
must.
my way.
Your form is fragile.
Be right there.
I'll be there.
Right behind you.
As I must.
Understood.
Coming. At your side.
You will not stop me. Pain is an illusion. You cannot resist. Only damage the vessel.
I'm on it. On our right. Going down.
Assuming control. I know you feel this. Nothing stands against us.
Switch up. Switch up.
We are your genetic destiny.
It will be done.
You bet. Be right there.
Separates you.
Coming. Under.
You will know pain, Shepard.
Here you go.
Target marked. Very well. The body is dust.
I'm on it.
This body's pain is irrelevant.
Not a problem.
You're assuming control.
I'm with you.
With
This
you.
body's pain is irrelevant.
Up.
Line with my
I
shot.
must tear you apart, Shepard. I will.
It will be done.
You will know pain, Shepard.
Going now.
Need assistance.
As I must.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Spotted.
Here we go. Engage target. Engaging target.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Burrow.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to Collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the Collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The Collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the Collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where'd you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendagon is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble.
Navigational data vessel. Can't be right.
These mistakes. Collect almost. It's locked in.
Handy. The core black hole explodes sun. No habitable planets there.
Artificial space station protected by mass and radiation shield. We've all learned about that kind of technology.
The collectors of our realm. We've all seen what they're capable of. They build a massive cell. Who can't build stations surrounded by bulls? One is a turn for the mass relay.
Logical conclusion. A small station for the relay. A relay ship to survive. Standard retransit will not allow support. Just 1,000 kilometers fine. And fatal in the core. Reaper IF relays more transported protocols.
Because while the collectors relay, we can take them out. I go after them. I know we're ready.
We need IFF. I say, wait.
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors don't know about before we take that risk?
The more people on our side, the better our chance we keep building up the team.
Whatever you decide, we'll...
Master by the term. You had worried on the collector. Goodness.
That sounds like more than just a concern, Helen.
more than my command. Friend, by acting, she had a big hug.
Right here. Where's my hug?
Oh, Shepard. Wish there were time to get to know you better.
Why don't you and Mike Hale? It would give us time.
Sounds wonderful. I've been hoping for some time. Chris, I haven't stayed out that late since my days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
Because we're one broke by the Reapers. What does that end?
Make the citadel we're one different.
Commander,
Everything going well up here?
was and looking my every move. It won't let anything slide.
Deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Moreau.
Not falsifying. Win. I'll round up last time to make them under.
ED had a Joker. Knock it off.
What's the point of being and inflate your results?
That's it.
Hey, Commander.
Yes, sure.
I want more about you.
Just inquiry.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Moreau, just trust me. It offends him to hold ships.
Yeah, last Normandy did mine without a run the air job.
That's all for
Log him, ship.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met you, I called syndrome. You know, less than a year later.
Are you feeling sick? The doctor.
No, though that is part of it. My mortality has me. I had only once. I still didn't know that. All the time. When my
Thane would luck with you, Commander.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration record.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors. I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
As soon as possible.
Field clear!
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Peace salvage. Neural A. Local floor chemically mad with Infelli.
Look at the speaker a while. Why would they used to know?
Pulse in the protocol. 8 years, 107 days, 7 hours. Request. Record deleted by Captain Ron Taylor.
No, my father was...
Ronald Taylor's emergent command protocol. Other act issue uncertain. Go to Neural A. Beacon protocol.
Who is of this ship? Where are the cyber?
Can Harris Rivet kill when schedule subtle set. Office all their pretty feet captain.
Here is that.
The remaining crew of the Hugo's back is unknown. Then had been attended for several calls.
Who is of this ship? Where's
Captain Harris Rivet kill following unscheduled suborbital ascent. After Ronald Taylor promoted infield captain.
Where is that?
The location of the remaining of the Hugo is zone. This beacon had nominated for several cycles.
I say cellular first. Crush. Give me the details.
Following a specified and site failure, the Hugo Gurn made an unusual descent at 465% vehicle commence orbital line. The Hugo Gurn accelerated 180% theoretical range velocity, significant investment and crew.
What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected it.
Shouldn't eat local flora. Probably had no choice. Yeah, after that long.
luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him. What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Humans detected Aiea as an Earth-type world via telemetry in 2165. After probe surveys indicated life, lush vegetation, ample fresh water, and breathable air, the Alliance upgraded the planet to a garden world colonization priority. Commanded by Captain Ronald Taylor, the crew of Alliance survey vessel Hugo Gernsback made planetfall on the jungle world in 2173. Soon after, ship transmissions inexplicably stopped. While the precise fate of the Hugo Gernsback command and crew is unknown, they are presumed killed in action and their vessel destroyed.
You can't for the space. The lid would come. He let us look, but he saw us out. Lost faith. The hunt of senior star. They nudge him.
Are you? Who's Ranger?
I can't. Leaders they for us and we serve. So we go home. Point of him. They were cowed. He machines, those who will. They don't believe you will. Hunters, until there is dead.
Agent, you know.
Heavy.
Enough.
Oh my! On it. Right. Oh.
Engaging target.
Get me off the damn scope! Got it! Got a lot. Right! I'll put him down! All mine. Got a line. Got a line. All mine. Right. Got it. Got him. Oh.
Of course.
Should burn nicely.
Sure thing.
Not a problem.
Oh. On it. Your turn. Oh.
Moving in.
Targeting.
Worse than neural decay. Suspect mental instability.
My father wouldn't. Something is very wrong.
Understood.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Clearly docile. Same uniform remnants as those who attacked, however.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Previous females said hunters were exiled, behavioral, or gender-driven.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to... Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. It's enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt...
The hunters will kill you.
Your captain demands obedience.
Just the thing to help.
Weapons are forbidden.
Engaging target.
Moving to target.
System not designed for specialized ammunition. Your captain demands obedience. weapons are forbidden.
Please, here. You could end it. Please, here. You could end... You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Anything in there about whether the effects
Nothing.
of the toxic...
But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Switch up!
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. We just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got
All the dead left. Positioned. Possibly a warning. Recent corpses like that.
The hunters started fighting back.
Shields down.
Backup systems engaged. Rerouting power.
On it. Have a nice trip.
We'll end it quickly.
Got it.
Engaging target.
On it. Moving to target.
Careful.
We'll end it quickly.
Casualty.
Charge him up.
Requesting assistance.
I got him. I'll put him down. Targeting.
Critical system damage.
Should do the trick. Not a problem.
Backup systems
Not
engaged.
difficult.
Right. Nice trip.
Unit member offline.
Engaging target.
Careful. Requesting assistance.
On it.
Activating.
Have a nice trip.
Indeed.
Yeah.
They keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God he's gone.
He had his run. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Taking heavy fire!
Have a nice trip.
We'll end it quickly.
Rerouting power.
I'll put him down. Come on over.
Excuse me. Requesting assistance.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
This thing is not my father.
Headed for combat.
Moving to point.
They hide like exiles. Fine.
right there.
Sure thing.
Systems.
System failure.
Alert.
Right behind you.
Right with you.
Of course.
Staying close.
Indeed.
Powered weapons.
Come on over.
Indeed.
Move it.
Simple enough.
I'll put him down.
Indeed.
Not with the toys. Justify this.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Now everyone knows everything. I want to hear you try and justify this.
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his max.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
Untrue. Intention's easy to predict, just don't care.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did. Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
You've had members of other species make a pass at you?
Constantly. Very awkward. Skin tone apparently attractive by Turian standards. Subset of Krogan sexual deviants enjoy Solarian flexibility. More cartilage and skeletal structure. Asari offers intriguing, actually. Wonder why. Trans-species pheromones unlikely to work. Must be neurochemical.
I appreciate you, Danny.
No, reproduction.